Hello, McGrady Bunch, and welcome to another episode of Words of Wavy. Today we're going to be breaking down my song, Obviously. We're going to look into the lyrics, the beat, why I made it, how I made it, and where I made it. So, let's get right into the lyrics.
Too deep, what's the problem with me? I didn't think I was so bad, but I don't control that, obviously.
So the lyrics for this song were really personal and it was kind of tough for me to put out. A lot of times in my life when I'm struggling with something, I tend to personify that and then put it into a song, and it really makes me feel better about it for the most part. So this song is really just personifying my frustration with my career and how things have been progressing, which is not that quickly. I wrote this after the gym videos had taken off, and also I was played a lot by the Spotify algorithmic playlist. So I'd be put onto certain playlists of theirs, or I'd kind of be played at like the first couple songs if you press shuffle, and that really helped my plays and everything. So I was getting like 1,000 plays a day, and I had like 12,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. But then that all kind of stopped. I really thought I was like all that when all that was going on, and I was like, all right, I made it. Now let's keep going here. But of course, everything's kind of ebbs and flows. So it went back down a lot. So this was sort of when I just watched those numbers keep going lower and lower every week, every day, and just being like, come on, like stop right here. And then, but it kept going lower. I was really frustrated with gym videos being in such high demand and my music being not. And I still struggle with this today. I can't blame people for talking to me in my DMs as if I'm Jim, because they don't know that I don't like it that much. This song is kind of like me just saying, like, I feel like nobody can hear me, and just being very frustrated that way, because it's just something that I constantly battle with, or getting my expectations and hopes up, and then not really getting what I thought I would. But that's just the name of the game. So in the first verse, it's me just talking about how I constantly think I'm making the right move marketing wise. I think I made a video that would actually do pretty well, and it always just ends up going the opposite way. I thought I had my sights aimed in, but like it's just not right now. So that's okay though. The whole song is about what I explained before, so you can kind of understand like the shaken from a dream part of just things feeling too good to be true, and it kind of being that way in a sense. When I was writing the song on the guitar, the first melody and the first lines I thought of were the beginning of the chorus with the I can't fit more emotions on my sleeve. And once I had that, I was like, all right, this song is kind of going to write itself. And it did. It was just everything that was weighing heavy on me, and still kind of is, but it's just easy to get out in a form like this for me. This has kind of always been my therapy, and it totally helps to get it out. So it just wrote itself. Also in the chorus, kind of what I talk about is like, all right, I'm past the point of me moping around and boo-hooing, and now it's like, figure out the problem. And it's not all the listeners, it's me getting people's attention and me having songs that are worth listening to. And it's just kind of waking up to the fact that things need to be better for it to go better, and things need to change if I want things to change. That's kind of something that I always look back to and say like, well, I worked harder today than I did yesterday, I did last week, and I have this new this, and I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm making the change so that the change can happen. Throughout the time of being on the Spotify algorithmic playlists and the gym videos blowing up, the whole time I had this constant pressure of like, I knew that the opportunity window was very slim and slipping away hourly. And that was just really stressing me out, because I was like, I don't really know how to go about this. I don't really know the next step to do when you got some sort of audience, but how to convert them from here to there. And it was new to me, and it was something that I was trying my best at, but I felt like I couldn't really make happen as well as I had wanted to, or as well as it should have been. That's what the second verse was sort of about, was just like thinking that I had made it, made it. Knowing I have a thing that I can do, but not knowing how to go about it and to capitalize on the opportunity that I had. And you're just not always gonna get the results that you want or you hope for. So that's just kind of life. My favorite part of the song is actually the very end after the second verse, and it's just the hum outro. I don't know why, but it kind of sounded Paul McCartney-esque to me, and I just really liked it. I feel like it wraps up the song well, and it kind of gives it a good closure feeling, or kind of a completed feeling, which I think is good for a song that is so incomplete throughout it, of just a feeling of incomplete. So yeah, that's the story of the lyrics, and now I'm going to show you how I made the guitar parts with background vocals and strings. So we'll get into that now. For the instrumental part of this song, I tend to use this chord progression that I used a lot, C major 7 or C7, that goes to like a F, F minor, A minor, E minor, D7. I use these chords a lot because I think that they've got a really good unstable longing for completion feeling, and then you come in with like the F major to F minor and then goes back to C, and it just has a very good feeling to it of the instability, and then it gets resolved. And I think for a song like this, that's a perfect chord progression to have, and a good feeling that the chords can convey as well as the lyrics. This song was actually only guitar and backup vocals until like 2 days before I was gonna upload the album. I think I was just listening to it one more time, and I just like heard strings, like, well, I'm not going crazy, but like I heard how I wanted it to sound, and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need strings in there. And then I just kind of eased them in. Made them as like an accompaniment. I can't say the word, but as an addition to it. I ended up putting the bass in right before the final chorus, which I think added like a nice little swell of momentum right before finishing up the song. It was really fun to mix too, because I'd never really done it before. So yeah, it was added pretty late. The background vocals are just supposed to be pretty light.
I thought I could.
And that's my whole song. Now you guys know how I made it and what I was talking about. Thank you all for watching another episode of Words of Wavy. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel so then the algorithm becomes our bitch. If you want to hear the story behind another song, definitely comment that down below, or if someone's already got the song commented down below that you want to hear, like that, and like every comment, and like every video, and subscribe, please. So then everybody can see me, and then I can make money off this. Dab. Check out my socials on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and Spotify and Apple Music and anything else. Any engagement always helps on our journey to make the algorithm our bitch. So please help me make the algorithm my biatch. Thanks everybody. So long.
And I can't fit more emotions on my sleeve. I'm trying to believe, but it's impossible when you are in too deep. What's the problem with me? I didn't think I was so bad, but I don't control that, obviously.